Welcome to ANS Solver, question 6 of this paper. So for part A1, they are asking us to use the cosine rule to calculate the value of BC. Okay, so let's label BC as A for now. So A square is equal to, the formula is B square plus C square, that is the two sides of the triangle that we know. So 8 square plus 13 square in this case, minus 2 times BC, which is again both the sides, so 2 times 8 multiplied by 13 multiplied by cos A. Now A in this case is the angle that is in between both the sides that we know and is opposite to the side that we are finding. In this case, 79. So now all you need to do is simplify this working. So 8 square, which is 64, plus 13 square, which is 169. So 169 plus 64 is equal to 233, minus 2 times 8 times 13, which is 208, multiplied by cos 79, which is equal to 39.68827. Therefore A will be equal to the root of the difference, so 233 minus 39.68827, and the root of that answer is equal to 13.90365. And since we have to give our answer in 3 significant figures, our final answer will be 13.9 meters, because the fourth significant figure, which is 0, is lesser than equal to 5, so it will not round off the third significant figure to the next number. Therefore 13.9 will be your final answer for part A1 of this question. Now let's move to part A2, where they are asking you to use the sine rule to calculate the angle ACB. Okay, so the sine rule is, say, sine 79. You divide this by the side that is opposite to it. So we just found that side, that is 13.90365 is equal to sine x. So x is the angle that we have to find, divided by the side that is opposite to that angle. So since we have to find this angle, let's label it as x for now. So the side opposite to it is 13 meters. So therefore sine x will be equal to sine 79 divided by 13.90365 multiplied by 13 is equal to 0.9178275. Therefore x will be equal to the sine inverse of this decimal, because when you move a function to the other side of the equation, it becomes the inverse of the function. Therefore 66.6105 will be our final answer, and therefore since you have to give your answer in 3 significant figures, your final answer will be 66.6 degrees, because the fourth significant figure, which is 1, is lesser than equal to 5, so it won't round off the third significant figure, that is 6 in this case, to the next number. So therefore 66.6 degrees will be your final answer for part A2. Now let's move to part B. So in part B, they are asking us, and they have given us the area of the triangle, and they are asking us to show that 4x square plus 11x minus 300 is equal to 0. So let's start with the area of the triangle. Let's find that. So the area in this case, which they've given it to us as 70 meters square. So 70 is equal to, the formula of an area of a triangle is half into base into height, but this triangle is not a 90-degree triangle, so we will use the formula half into A into B, that is two sides of the triangle that we know, multiplied by sine C, so that is the angle in between both those sides. So we know two sides, that is x plus 4 and 4x minus 5, multiplied by sine 30, that is the angle in between both the sides. Now we can take half to the other side, it will become multiplied by 2. So 70 multiplied by 2 is 140, which is equal to x plus, so now we can expand this bracket. So x multiplied by 4x is equal to 4x square x multiplied by minus 5 is minus 5x. 4 multiplied by 4x is positive 16x. And positive 4 multiplied by minus 5 is minus 20 multiplied by sine 30. Now we can take sine 30 to the other side of the equation. So it will become 140 divided by sine 30. So 140 divided by sine 30 is equal to 280. So 280 is equal to 4x square plus 11x minus 20x. Now we can take 280 to the other side of the equation. So therefore 4x square plus 11x minus 20x minus 280, not x, my bad, it's minus 20. So minus 20 minus 280 will become negative 300, which is equal to 0. Therefore this is your final answer for part B1. Now let's move to part B2, where they are asking us to solve this quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula is x is equal to b square, no, not b square, my bad, minus b, which is minus 11 in this case, plus or minus root of b square. So 11 square is 121, minus 4 times a times c. So 4 multiplied by a, which is 4, multiplied by c, which is negative 300. So negative of negative 4800 will be positive 4800 is divided by 2a. So 2a in this case, which is 4, so 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. Now minus 11 plus root of 121 plus 4800 is equal to 4921 divided by 8, or minus 11 minus root of 4921, the whole thing divided by 8. Now you now give a decimal answer. So minus 11 plus root of 4921 divided by 8, you will get one of the answers as 7.393, 729,954, or one of the answers as minus 11 minus root 4921 divided by 8. So your second answer will be negative 10.14372995. So therefore, since you need to round this to 3 significant figures, you will round it to 7.39, because in this case your fourth significant figure is 3, which is lesser than equal to 5. So it won't round off the 9 to the next number. And the same thing with negative 10.14, the fourth significant figure, which is 4, is lesser than equal to 5. So it won't round off the third significant figure, therefore minus 10.1. Now they are asking you to find the length DE, and DE is equal to x plus 4. Yeah. So now the length of any substance cannot be negative. Therefore, we need to use the positive value of x. Therefore, your distance of, or the length of DE will be 7.39 37,29954 plus 4 plus 4, which is equal to 11.393729. Now since we need to give our answer in 3 significant figures, the final answer will be 11.4, because the fourth significant figure, which is 9 in this case, is greater than equal to 5. So it will round off the 3 to the next number. Therefore 11.4 meters will be your final answer for part B3 of this question.